Hey, Broken World Entertainment, and a new update on the brand new Terminator animated series that's coming to Netflix has just dropped a very, very brief teaser trailer that's basically an announcement and kind of giving you a hint. And by the sounds of things, it might be suggesting that a trailer is coming in the next couple of days or something. As it says, in the next 2 days from now, everything changes. So, this is a series that was announced back in 2021. It's also the show that we kind of talked about a good while ago now, about what kind of animation would it be. Would it be kind of that digital animation, sort of in the vein of Love, Death and Robots, or something on that line? But judging by this tiny teaser with the Japanese writing in it, it's kind of suggesting, and of course saying anime series, it's kind of suggesting that it's going to be in the vein of Japanese animation. That's not necessarily going to be the case, but sounds and kind of looks a bit like that might be the way it goes. But there is a bit of a synopsis on this series. So here is what it says it's about. So in August 1997, a computer scientist named Malcolm Lee is working furiously from his lab in Tokyo to launch an AI program he believes will save the world. As the course of the future changes from the past, an unrelenting assassin is sent back in time to murder Malcolm and his 3 children in order to ensure its future dominance over humanity. The assassin is followed through time by a lone soldier who will do anything to keep Malcolm and his family alive in order to prove once and for all there is no fate. Now, there's also another site that has a little bit more on that, saying the 8-episode series is part of the Terminator universe, centering around new characters. A future war has raged for decades between the few human survivors and an endless army of machines. 1997, the AI known as Skynet gained self-awareness and began its war against humanity. Caught between the future and this past is a soldier sent back in time to change the fate of humanity. She arrives in 1997 to protect a scientist named Malcolm Lee, who works to launch a new AI system designed to compete with Skynet's impending attack on humanity. As Malcolm navigates the moral complexities of his creation, he is hunted by an unrelenting assassin from the future, which forever alters the fate of his 3 children. So there you hear a little bit different from, he's working on an AI that is going to change the course of humanity, to it's actually he's working on an AI that's going to try and counteract Skynet. Now, people might hear the lone soldier that comes back, aka the kind of Kyle Reese character, is a woman by the sounds of it, and might go, oh no, here we go again. I don't really have a problem with that, being the fact that Terminator was pretty much always led by a strong female character, one of the many of the legendary female-led characters, that being Sarah Connor. So I have no problem with it being a woman this time. There's no indication of what kind of Terminator, because it's obviously the Terminator, or a Terminator, that'll be the assassin. There's no indication of what model, so it doesn't say anywhere whether it's a T-800 or something completely new and different. It's clearly going to be set in Japan, seeing as this Malcolm Lee is working in Tokyo. But it definitely sounds interesting. You know, if they could do something, add something new to the story of Terminator without really changing the movies and stuff, the lore that's there. As long as they do that, I think it could work. It definitely could work. Time will tell. It's the weird thing with these streaming services. Sometimes they give you actually good shows and movies, and other times you're just stuck with garbage where you're like, wow. Like, how did Netflix give you the likes of The Witcher and The Witcher Blood Origin and stuff, but then at the same time give you shows like One Piece and Wednesday, or Amazon gives you the likes of The Wheel of Time and Rings of Power, but then also give you Reacher and Terminal List. Paramount Plus gives you all things Kurtzman Star Trek, but then goes ahead and gives you Tulsa King. It's a weird one that they seem to be able to give you decent stuff, and then they just give you the kind of pandering nonsense crap. This seems to be coming from people who are a Japanese company and stuff, and a writer of Batman, a certain Batman, whose name is Matson Tomlin. He's the one who seems to be working on it. It's also coming from Skydance, who obviously owns the rights to Terminator, and Production IG, who are a Japanese-based company, apparently. So, we'll have to wait and see exactly what this thing is going to be. Apparently it's only 8 episodes. It sounds like it's set in Japan, which would be very different. Of course, the whole thing being anime is very different, but having the Asian setting, that'll be quite interesting to see how it works. We'll see how it fits in and how it works out, whether it's good, whether it's okay, or whether it's just downright terrible. Yeah, we'll have to see. But it sounds interesting, and let's hope it looks interesting, because we haven't actually got the look of it yet, but we'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And with that, I'll catch you in the next one.